The Xiaomi Poco C65 was released on November 5th, and here's everything you need to know. It's a fairly budget mid-range device with good performance, and specifications ranging from its display, camera, hardware, and software life. It's a 6.7-inch device with an 83.7% screen-to-body ratio. It has a dual 4G SIM carrier. It's equally an IPS LCD panel with 90Hz refresh rate and a peak nits of 600. It's protected by the Corning Gorilla Glass and runs on Android 13 with MIUI 14 skinned for Poco. It uses the MediaTek Helio G85, which is a 12nm processor, for its chipsets with an inbound Mali G52 MC2 GPU. Its internal storage is capped at 256GB, with its base model at 128GB, running on an 8 and 6GB respectively. As for the cameras, it has a dual rear camera setup, a 50MP wide-angle lens, and a 2MP macro shooter. I personally wouldn't count that as a camera. I would have preferred an ultra-wide lens instead, or probably even a telephoto lens. Video recording at the rear is maxed at 1080p at 30 frames per second, same as the front-facing camera, which houses an 8MP sensor. It has Bluetooth 5.3 enabled with an active NFC sensor. Speaking of sensors, it equally has a side-mounted fingerprints for its security and a 5000 mAh battery with 18W wire charging, which is very unlike Xiaomi since they're used to like 90 or 120W. But I guess those are the advantages that come with the flagship phones. Now, gaming on this device isn't really the best. I mean, it could do justice to some low-demanding games without any lags or hiccups, but once you start to game on high-efficient games, or probably bumping up the graphics play, then you start to notice the stutters with games like Genshin Impact. Although, thanks to the 8GB of RAM, it would still feel pretty solid, but the frames are not as efficient since it's a 90Hz panel. So, what are my renders? It's a genuinely interesting device, especially for its price point, and Xiaomi just has this eccentric of putting its flagship details to their mid-rangers, just like how Samsung does with its A series. But here's where Xiaomi kills it. It is way less expensive, and sometimes you even tend to question the spec sheets. And oh, I almost forgot, it comes in 3 different colors. We have the black, blue, and the purple. And for its price, I'll tag in the comments down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one.